Hello students, we are going to discuss mathematics of class 9th and in previous turn you will look for the parallel lines and transversal concept. When there are two parallel lines and a third line intersect the parallel lines, this third line is known as transversal, and this transversal makes 8 angles, 8 different types of angles, okay, in which some angles are vertically opposite angles, some angles form the linear pairs, some angles are corresponding angles, some angles are alternate interior angles, and some angles are co-interior angles. Okay, now today we are going to discuss exercise 6.2. In exercise 6.2, first of all we are going to discuss question number 1, and your question number 1 is what? In figure, this is the figure, find the value of x and y. This is x and this is y, and then show that this is that show that AB is parallel to CD. This AB is parallel to CD. So first of all we have to discuss this figure here, because in this chapter if you are capable to handle the figures and you are capable to identify the things that is given in the figure, then very well you can handle the question also. Okay, here there are two lines, first is AB and second is CD, and this is the third line named as PQ. Okay, this line PQ intersect the AB at E and CD at F. This angle, which is angle AEP, measurement of this angle is 50 degree. This angle AEF, measurement of this angle is X. Now this angle named as angle EFD, measurement is Y, and this angle CFQ, measurement of this angle is 130 degree. Okay, now we are going to write what thing are given. First thing is given, angle AEP is equals to 50 degree. Look it here, angle AEP is equals to 50 degree, and angle CFQ, where is angle CFQ? Angle CFQ, this angle is equals to 130 degree, and we have to find the value of x and y. हमें x और y की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है, एंड वी हैव टू शो दैट AB is parallel to CD. Okay, for this first of all we are going to tackle the value for x. सबसे पहले हम लोग x की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे. So how we can find the value of x? You know, this is PQ and PQ is a line, okay, and this is ray AE stands on the line PQ, and you know, when any ray stand on a line it forms linear pair, and when it forms linear pair, then sum of the angle is 180 degree. Okay, write it. Since PQ is a line and AE is standing on this, clear, therefore by linear pair this angle AEP, you can write angle AEP plus this angle AEF, angle AEF is equals to what? 180 degree. And now put the value. The value of angle AEP is 50 degree and the value of angle AEF this is x. So 50 plus x is equals to 180. Okay, when we transfer x 50 this side, then this is 180 minus 50, like this you can write it. X is equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree, and you know that 180 minus 50 is 130, so x is equals to 130 degree. This is the first answer, means the value of x you will got. Now for y, it is very easy. You know that when two lines intersect each other, vertically opposite angles are equal. Earlier I will give you the proof of this theorem also. Okay, so y and 130 degree both are equal to each other. What is the reason? Due to the vertically opposite angle. Okay, and by vertically opposite angle y is equals to 130 degree. Even you can write angle y is named as angle EFD. Angle EFD is equals to angle 130 degree is equals what angle? Angle CFQ. Angle CFQ. Okay, so now you can write in the place of angle EFD y and in the place of angle CFQ 130. So y is equals to 130 degree. This is your second answer, the value of y. Now we have to prove AB parallel to CD. This thing is not given in the question. You have to prove this thing, AB parallel to what? CD. For proving AB parallel to CD, you have to use the concept of maybe corresponding angles, because if corresponding angles are equal, I am just revising you that if corresponding angles are equal, then lines are parallel. First thing. Second thing, if alternate interior and alternate exterior angles are equal, then again lines are parallel. And third thing is what? When the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree, then line is also parallel. Okay, now here you know what? Angle AEF is equals to x. This is from figure, this one. Angle DFE is y. Angle DFE is equals to y, and by figure you can see here very properly that x and y are alternate interior angles. You know the definition of alternate interior angles? When two lines intersected by the third line, then the interior angles on the opposite sides are alternate interior angles, and these angles are on the opposite sides are alternate interior angles. Okay, and main thing is what? X is equals to y and both is equals to 130 degree from above. Here I am writing because x is 130 and y is 130. Now main statement is what? Our main statement is alternate interior angles are only equal. Alternate interior angles सिर्फ कब equal होते हैं? When lines are parallel. Okay, that's why here we are saying that AB is parallel to CD. This is the complete proof of this question, solution and proof both. This line AB is parallel to CD. Okay, now we are moving for next question from this exercise, means ki question number 2. Okay, this is your question number 2 from the exercise 6.2. First of all, read the question. In figure, this is the figure, if AB parallel CD, this line AB is parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, this line CD is parallel to EF, and Y ratio Z is equals to 3:7, this Y and this Z 3:7. Find the value of X. We have to find this value of X. Okay, so as earlier I was said to you that understanding the figure is very important to solve the question of this chapter. So first of all, we are going to discuss the figure. Here it is given that this line AB and CD parallel to each other. It is very good. And CD and EF also parallel to each other. This thing is also very good. But if these AB parallel to CD and EF is also parallel to CD, means AB is also parallel to EF. It means AB, CD, EF, all three lines are parallel to each other. I think you are getting my point. Now, first of all, write down the all given things. Given that AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF, and Y ratio Z is equals to 3:7. And what you have to find? You have to find the value of X. This is not a very tough question, but I am giving you the solution of this question just because I am thinking that maybe you are capable or not to solve the question. Okay, if you are capable, if you think that you are capable to solve this question, just stop the video and try to yourself, and then after watch the video and match your answer that you are capable or not. Okay, so now I am going to give you the solution. This line CD in figure, this angle Z is written after, is not written in your figure. That figure is given in your book. This is written by me because this line CD and EF parallel to each other. So this angle, what is the name of this angle? Angle RSD, and this angle STF, both are equal to each other. Why? Due to the corresponding angle. So write down it. Since CD parallel to EF, therefore by corresponding angles, angle RSD is equals to what? Z. This is angle RSD is equals to Z. This angle is Z, and write down it here also, because when you write down angle Z here, then you can clearly see this thing that Y and Z forms a linear pair. Yes or no? Angle Y and Z, both angle forms linear pair. Okay, And how we write it? Since CSD, this is a line, and RS is a ray, or you can say that PS is a ray standing on CD, that's why it forms the linear pair. Means angle Y and Z is equals to what? 180 degree. But before writing this thing, we are going to write this concept that Y ratio Z is equals to 3 ratio 7. So first of all, we break this thing, that Y ratio Z is equals to 3 ratio 7. These are written in the ratios, but if we want to remove this thing from the ratio, we have to introduce a ratio constant. Ratio constant we are here taking K. So Y is equals to 3K and Z is equals to 7K. Clear? Y is equals to first number for first Y and second number for the second Z. Y is equals to 3K and Z is equals to 7K. Now same concept we are going to introduce here, that CD is a line and PS is a standing ray, and this thing is from the linear pair. Means Y plus Z. Since CD is a line, therefore by linear pair Y plus Z is equals to 180 degree. What is the value of Y? 3K. Write down here in the place of Y 3K. And what is the value of Z? 7K. So in the place of Z we have to write 7K is equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now 3K plus 7K is what? 3K and 7K is what? 10K is equals to 180. From 10, this 0 you can cancel this 0. So K is equals to what? 18 degree. Now because we will get the value of K, so we can get the actual value of Y and Z. Okay, so Y is equals to 3K and in the place of K we have to write 18. So this is 3 into 18 is equals to 54. 18 3s are 54. You have to check the calculation. If any mistake in the calculation, you have to correct it. Okay, and for Z, Z is equals to 7K, and when in the place of K we have to write 18, then this is 7 into 18 and it is 126 degree. So now we will get the actual value of Y and Z. So this value Y is equals to 54 degree and the value Z is equals to 126 degree. Okay, now our work is find the value of X. We are going to discuss how we find the value of X. Okay, this X and Y, you know these angles are which type of angle? I think you know it very well. These angles are co-interior angle, and this thing is given very properly that AB is parallel to CD. This line AB parallel to CD. So X and Y are those type of angle which are in the interior of line AB and CD and forms on the same side of transversal. So this is a co-interior angle. This is co-interior angle, and you know when lines are parallel, then the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. Clear? We are going to introduce this concept. Look this concept here. Since AB parallel CD, therefore by co-interior angles angle x plus y is equals to 180 degree. And what is the value of y? The value of y is 54 degree. Put it here in the place of y. X plus 54 is equals to 180 degree. Now transfer 54 this side. X is equals to 180 degree minus 54 degree. And now simplify it. X is equals to 126 degree. So the value of x is what? 126 degree. I think you are fully capable to understood the solution given here. And I want to give you suggestion for this chapter, means lines and angles. You are getting the solution. When you practice it, you can do it also very well. But first of all, you have to practice the question by yourself. If you practice the questions by yourself, then you will get the confidence, and by that confidence you can handle other questions also. Means at least you have to try for the other questions. If you are just doing this thing that sir is giving the solution, I am copying that solution, so this is not a very good thing. Okay, then in examination you will be feel very uncomfortable to solve the question. So this is my suggestion to you. If you want to do the questions very properly, so you have to do by yourself first of all, then you can do by the videos, because here you get the questions, explanations, all the things very properly. And most important thing for this chapter, you have put the command on figures, because everything is given in figure. If you are capable to read the question, it means you can do it also. By reading question, list out some things. What some things? First of all, list out the given thing, what thing is given in this question. Second thing is that you have to check what we have to find or what we have to calculate. This is very main part. What thing is given in the question, what thing you have to calculate, and or what thing you have to show. And the most important part, if there is any construction portion, so you have to focus for that construction portion also, because if question demands for the construction and you are not able to construct that portion, then it is impossible to solve the question. You can't solve that question if you are not able to identify that construction in the question. And in this chapter, many times this thing is happened that construction occurs in the question. In this exercise also, that the questions are coming like question 3, 4 and so on. There are construction work, and without construction you can't solve that question. So focus in this part, and this is the whole solution of question number 1 and 2. In the next video we will discuss about question number 3, 4, 5 and so on. Okay, that questions are also very important type of questions, so wait for the next video.